Once upon a time, there lived an autistic prince who loved Minecraft. The king was troubled by two things when it came to his son, Prince Crispin. First, it took the boy ages to finish even the simplest things, like changing into his pajamas at night. And second, whenever something went wrong, the prince would hit himself on the head. So the king decided to invite doctors, healers, and wise men from all across Europe. Among them was a French wizard named Snaileater. He made the king an unusual offer.
"I believe I could offer a much more entertaining solution,"
he said.
"Once, I created a real school of magic for a princess who hated studying, something a bit like the one Harry Potter went to. That was back when I was still a rich wizard. I lived in a grand castle by the River Seine, and I had no idea what copyright was. Now, after several lawsuits and some rather large fines, I live in a small chalet in the Alps, and my bank account is emptier than a snail shell in December. But if the young prince wishes to work in a diamond mine and fight a few monsters now and then, that can certainly be arranged. It could be safe and entertaining at the same time. I could create a magical island for him, not an exact copy of his favorite game, of course, but something that would remind him of it."
"And how exactly would that help my son?"
asked the king.
"I really don't want to pay you royally just so my boy can dig in diamond mines."
"I never even thought about using real diamonds," the wizard replied. "I have far too much respect for copyright. Those mines would just be a little touch, you know, something to remind him of what he likes. Actually, I've been thinking for a long time about creating a special kind of school. It could be called something like Rieslings or elderberries, doesn't really matter. It definitely wouldn't be in some old castle, but rather in a fantastic factory. I don't know if you're familiar with the word steampunk, that's what I'd take inspiration from. I'd combine modern ideas with 19th century design, but just to be safe, for copyright reasons, there wouldn't be any trains near the school. The safest thing would be to travel there on unicorns or flying carpets. That's old, overused, and no one could possibly sue me for that. Surely, you're not the only rich and powerful man who has an autistic child. We could invite a few other children to the school and focus on one problem after another. For each of them, we'd find a magical, and lasting, solution."
The king liked the idea. But then something unexpected happened. The prince talked to the wizard about Minecraft for so long that the wizard's head started to ache, badly. And then, he made a rookie mistake, after which his magic wand went completely dead. And a wand like that takes 2 whole months to recharge. The only one who might help was a hero named Arnold. Just as medicines have side effects, so do spells, especially those that affect health. After his magical weight loss treatment, Arnold was left with a curious side effect, wings. And so, the autistic prince and the winged hero, with a psychiatrist at their side, set out to undo a spell gone wrong. But someone mysterious, keeps standing in their way.